Run It Back Nation, do you want to get $200 in free bets from DraftKings? Yes, you do. Click the link in the description, bet $5 on any game, and if your team wins, you get $200 in free bets only from DraftKings, only from using the link in the description. Hit the like button on this video. The like button shoots me to the moon, and flood the comments. If you don't have anything to say, just put your favorite emoji. It doesn't matter. It's all for the algo.
Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros.
The Eagles pull through. They survive the injuries to the offensive line. Their defense gets the pressure they need in a damn hurricane. Hurts, played the game the way he needed to play it with the weather the way that it was. I thought it was good, man. I just, somebody jumped in the chat right when this show started and said sloppy 4-0. Like, what? What? How much do you enjoy being miserable that you're going to be the only undefeated team in the NFL? You're going to be the only 4-0 team in the NFL, and you just can't sit back and be happy about it. You just can't sit back and be happy about it. Where did this thought process come from that your favorite sports team has to be absolutely perfect every play of every game or you're not happy? Where did that come from? You know what I mean? Like, the Sixers will absolutely tank a Monday night game against the Detroit Pistons, and people will be like, oh, we suck. We are terrible. Sell the team. Trade Joel Embiid. I'm like, bro, it's an 82-game season. These dudes are just not with it on a Monday night against the Detroit Pistons. You know what I mean? I thought we had a potential to lose this game. And if we lost this game, I wouldn't have cared that much. Because you're not going to go 17-0. You're not going to be perfect every single week, every single play. You're going to have games that you lose that you should win. So, get ready for it, by the way. Get ready for a couple of Eagles losses that they should win. I would expect that. And I wouldn't freak out about it. I thought they had a chance to lose this game when it first started. The fact that I think in recent years, the Eagles lose games like this, right? I think we can all agree with that. I think in recent years, the Eagles lose games like today's game with the tough weather and the slow start and the Jaguars getting a couple of just lucky plays and a pick six and a fumble that rolls forward 12 yards. And I think in the past couple of years, the Eagles lose games like this. So I wouldn't have been upset if they ended up losing this game. I would have said, hey, we're 3-1. We lost a rain game. Who cares? The fact that they grinded it out, the fact that they adjusted, the fact that they fought through injuries on the offensive line, the fact that Hurts realized what he needed to do in this game with the weather to get the job done, the fact that Sirianni and Steichen realized what they needed to do. The fact that John Gannon realized, hey, Hassan Reddick can get to the quarterback. I think this is a big-time win. This is a big-time win for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a big-time win. Speaking of John Gannon, that very first game against the Detroit Lions, we were mad because he dropped Hassan Reddick back in coverage all the time. And I don't know what that dude thought coming into that first game. But Hassan Reddick, since 2020, is fourth or fifth in the NFL in total sacks. Hassan Reddick is a flat-out edge rusher. And week one, John Gannon's like, what's Hassan Reddick again? A coverage linebacker? Yeah, we'll drop him back in coverage in the zone and see what happens. As soon as he realized, well, that's not going to work, or Howie Roseman, showed up at his house and Jeffrey Lurie, and we're like, listen, man, this ain't going to work. You got to start doing things the smart way or you're going to get fired. I don't know what happened, what conversations went on. I'm sure Nick Sirianni had conversations with him. Because I think Nick is a smart guy, and I think he's in control of everything. He's humble, but he knows he's in control. I think Nick's a smart guy. I think he's crazy. Don't get me wrong. I think, the all of the going for it on fourth down stuff and things like that. Nick's a crazy dude, but I think he's a smart guy. Anyway, as soon as John Gannon started shock to the world, blitzing one of the best edge rushers in football, we started having success. And 9 sacks last week, and then do what we did today, and Reddick gets 2 strip sacks and ends the game on a strip sack. It's just, I knew this team was complete. I knew this team was strong. After the first 3 weeks, I realized this team was strong on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. After the first 3 weeks, I realized this is one of the best rosters in the NFL. This is one of the most complete rosters in the NFL. It's hard to find a weakness. After 3 games, I thought if Hurts keeps throwing the ball like this is a Super Bowl contender, literally a Super Bowl contender. And then week 4, you get a true test because you get a trap game. You get the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are not as bad as they used to be, and the weather. And you fight through it and you come out with an ugly win. This team is scary right now. This team is scary right now. Dank Burrito with the $5 super chat, man. Thanks for that. It says they asked Reddick about the weather affecting Jacksonville. He said they wasn't talking about weather when it was 14-0, were they? Why'd they ask him about the weather affecting Jacksonville? Did the weather not affect us? David Luna in the chat says, this is not a Super Bowl contending team. Shut the fuck up. Well, David, I got news for you. The first bit of news I have for you, David, is that I made a YouTube channel, and in making that YouTube channel, I was the one in charge of what's said on the channel. So, unfortunately for you, I can say whatever the I want all the time. I know. Some people don't like that. Some people don't like that I can say whatever the I want all the time. I can just turn on the camera and literally say whatever the I want. And you have to come into chat and tell me to STF you. Here's what you do, Dave. Here's what you do. You go to youtube.com. You click in the top right corner where it says create. You create a channel, David Luna. And then you can say whatever you want. And then come back to me in 3 years and tell me how many people are in your live streams.